On today's Code Bet Daily, what are we looking at? A whole mess of stuff. We've got best bets, player props, game picks. I'm talking a whole mess of NBA and some AFL futures. Stats guy, what have you got?
Yeah, Magic at the FA Cup and the F1's back.
Speaking of Magic, it's Alex.
Cold Tuesday night in Stoke and Hawthorn, you're in for a long season.
All right, don't get broken up with. This is Code Bet Daily. Check it out. It's awesome. All right, welcome to Code Bet Daily. It is Tuesday, February 28th.
Unnecessary push.
Love it. This is episode 60. I'm your host, Jaymz Clements. I'm the editor of a very good website we call
Go Bet.
There you go. Nailed it in one.
I was like, he usually says it.
GoBet.com.au for all your betting analyses, odds comparisons, especially heading into AFL or NRL season. There's absolutely everything
So much
you
going
need.
on at the moment, yeah.
We've even got players lists. It's awesome. Right. I'm joined, as always, by the pontiffs of punting. We've got Stats Guy next to me. What's going on, Stats Guy?
Yeah, lots going on. Lots of sport. I'm absolutely loving this week and the build up and a few different things going on. Love
All right, tell your face. Alex, what's going on?
Apparently I'm the world's worst boyfriend, so that's good to know, as opposed to, every other day, but today especially.
Oh.
Because I didn't buy my lovely girlfriend, whose birthday it is today.
Stop sucking up to her now. She's not listening.
Oh, a puppy.
No, she actually does listen, but I didn't buy her a puppy, so I'm the world's worst boyfriend, even though she already has a dog.
Wow. In that case, then Stats Guy's single. So
Yeah, I got a puppy. Yeah.
Stats Guy's like, I'm going to go get a puppy right now. Guys will be back in
Nah,
5.
She's already got
I'm good,
one
I'm
loser in her life. She doesn't need another.
Ooh, tough scenes.
All right, I'm good.
Anyway, this is Code Puppy
Happy birthday,
Daily,
Steph.
and we are looking at player props, game picks, best bets, all the good stuff.
And puppies.
And puppies, lots of puppies. Go check out some greyhounds, see how they go.
Nah, be a
Fanging
golden
around.
retriever, 100%.
Dig it.
Call it Spud.
Anyway, we are looking at today. What have I got? I've got NBA and AFL. Stats Guy, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing a bit of FA Cup, which in the morning, and F1, which starts again this week.
You little ripper. Alex Donnelly.
Yeah, apparently. Haven't got a day off booked in yet. I got AFL and FA Cup.
Nice. I dig that. Right. Player prop, easy one for me tomorrow. I'm loving this. There's not a giant amount of stuff going on in terms of player markets for NBA right now, but there's one that stands out to me massively in one of the games. Lowry, that's a girl's name. If you watch The Walking Dead, Markkinen, the finisher, we call him, the finisher.
He's
it's a great
been
nickname.
awesome.
He's playing the Spurs. He's an all-star this year. The Spurs stink. The Jazz want to tank, but they're almost too good to tank at times. The Spurs have lost 16 straight, however.
16. Bloody hell.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
It's a lot of losses.
Very much.
But Lowry is going to drop 30 plus easily in this one, so jump right around that. So in terms of he had 43 the other day against OKC. He had the 10 rebounds. So I want to lean on a 30 plus outing, 8 rebounds, off you go. And he should smash that. The thing is, he hasn't actually topped 30 too many times the last month or so. He's gone over 30 twice before that 43-point outing 2 days ago. And the rebounds are sort of a little bit up and down. He has some games that are better, but the Spurs just don't have much size. Without Jakob Poeltl, Teenage Mutant Jakob Poeltl, he's now up in there in Toronto. So I think he absolutely crushes this one tomorrow. So that's the big standout for me looking at that slate. Lowry Markkinen against the Spurs, 30 plus
I like it.
points, 8 plus rebounds, easy.
Yeah, you said
you
he
probably
hasn't-
bump that up to 10. Off you go, but kind of like it. He'll be absolutely frothing. I mean, 43 2 games ago.
Well, you said he hasn't got many 30-point games, but he hasn't played the Spurs for a while. So
Exactly. And the
They're
fact is
horrible.
he has also gone over 30 plenty of times this season. He's gone over 30 12 times. So he's all
awesome.
right. He's pretty good. He's averaging a pretty handy 25 points a game, 8.5 rebounds. So if you want to bump that up to 30 plus, 10 plus rebounds, off you go.
Why not?
Spurs stink. Let's go. Stats Guy, what have you got?
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at the FA Cup 5th round, which starts tomorrow morning. We've got a preview up on the site for that, so cobet.com.au. Have a look at that.
Nice plug.
Yeah, the first game I was looking at was Southampton versus the Legends of Grimsby Town. So Grimsby Town, magic of the cup. They've sort of made it to the 5th round from the 4th tier, which is unbelievable. Some of them probably aren't even full-time footballers. I don't know how it works in the 4th tier, but it's pretty awesome. But I think their magic ends here. Southampton are, of course, we were talking about in the EPL stuff. They were last in the Premier League, but they are 4 tiers ahead of Grimsby, and I think they can get the job done.
It's a lot of tiers.
It is
Like
a lot of tiers.
86 teams.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And they've made it this far, so good on them. But you got Southampton at home as well. I think they can get the job done. But as a player...
Southampton's record at home this year stinks. They've won
But they
one
haven't-
game in the EPL this
EPL,
season.
yeah.
One.
Yes. So I hope this doesn't get...
But tiers, remember. This is they're more tiers below than tiers Steph will have tonight when you come home with that puppy.
I don't know.
No, it'd be more getting stabbed if I try to steal a potato gems at dinner.
Anyway, we're doing player props. So I'm going to have a look at one of their top third goal scorer, I'm pretty sure. James Ward-Prowse. He's got the second most free kicks ever to bend it like Beckham. So
wow.
in the Premier League. So he's got 17 free kicks. He's just absolutely tearing it up for Southampton. He's gotten them out of games. Got them over the line against my Chelsea with a free kick.
Not too hard at the moment.
Yeah, which is pretty bad. But I think they'll get a lot of free kicks in this one just because they're quality, Premier League quality versus your fourth tier quality. A lot of dribbling around the outside the box. Get multiple free kicks. He only needs a couple of chances to score a free kick. So I think him to score 275 is
But
really
he's
good value.
only scored, like I know you're saying he's good, they're going to get a lot of free kicks. He's only scored 17. It's not like he scored 170.
Yes, but he
He's
scored
only
one a couple of weeks
17.
ago against Chelsea, who would give less chances for free kicks than Grimsby Town. That's my
Town,
theory.
so, yeah.
But then the other theory is he's scored, I think, 50 goals in his career, so he can score in open play as well. So they're going to get a lot of chances on goal. So him to score 275, I think is a good bet.
Nice one. JWP. Off you go.
JWP. Yeah.
Alex, what have you got?
Yeah, I'm looking at some goal scorers as well. We're heading towards the AFL season, kicks off in the next couple of weeks. So we've got 3 legs that we're going to go for players to kick the most goals for their team throughout the season. So start off with Tom Lynch at Richmond. No one else finished off the season better as a forward than he did in 2022. Let's not mention James's same game multi. But anyway, he kicked
$101.
63.
$101.
Thank
one
you,
that
the
hit the
Arc.
post, the
God
Arc.
bless.
Arc absolutely ruined me.
I forgot about
I'm
that.
just
That was horrible.
still fuming.
Yeah. He kicked
Still doesn't have sleepless nights.
Yeah, he kicked 63 goals last season, which was 20 more than anyone else at Richmond. Given the fact that their midfield is much stronger now, they're probably going to get more looks at it this season. And the way that Lynch did finish off the season, like if there was an extra home and away game, he would have won the Coleman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the thing is the good thing about the Richmond midfield though, right? Like that's better delivery. It probably spreads the goals around a little bit more, but because it's
midfield
better quality,
forward,
better quality delivery.
The
he
T
probably
Lynch just
skyrockets.
gets 2 steps in front of whoever, and you've got, Taranto and whoever else just delivering it to him.
Yeah.
You got Dusty buzzing around who's going to take a good defender as well when he's down on the forward line.
Absolutely.
So, really, really, really good signs for Richmond, which we'll talk about in our preview of the season at some stage. But I like him to kick the most goals. Jeremy Cameron, reasons outlined last week for Geelong. He's my tip for the Coleman.
What were those reasons? I didn't listen last week.
Tom Hawkins is injured and going to miss the first month of football, and Jeremy Cameron
He's a better
is awesome.
player anyway. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, and he's like $8 to win the Coleman. So
Sweet.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's all you had to do. just say the reasons again.
No,
it's fine.
I
mean, gee, Darwood.
Well, you take 7 minutes to tell me why some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle is going to score some buckets. So
You spent 18 minutes complaining about your girlfriend and why it's her birthday. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
and she's a lovely lady for putting up with me.
That ends tonight. All right.
That's his next podcast. His apology podcast.
At least I've got a girlfriend, stats guy.
That was
is-
very unnecessary.
Code relationship dating.
I'd rather.
apparently.
I feel sorry for her. Bloody hell.
Oh,
Yeah, well, you started it. You
go.
started it.
Look, hey, he said it. We're all thinking it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your next one?
Tex Walker. at Adelaide.
I had to have a go back.
He's Adelaide's best player last
What do you reckon
year.
Steph's doing as she's listening to this? She's just walking along, just going, "What is happening?"
Yeah, I was about to say this thing's about to blow up. Going, you jerk.
That's great.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome at dinner tonight with her parents.
While
Great.
the podcast is playing in the back on Alexa.
Anyway, Tex Walker kicked 47 goals last year. He'll kick more this year. Their list is better also. $5.40 for those 3 gentlemen that we've mentioned. For the people who are still listening, Tom Lynch, Jeremy Cameron, Tex Walker to kick the most goals for their teams in 2023. $5.40. I left out Charlie Kerner as he is one slip away from an ACL and breaking more Carlton Heart fans.
Why would you even
That is
say
hard.
that?
Because he
That is-
did do that playing basketball.
God damn.
Bloody hell. That is
He's
harsh.
recovered.
We've brought
He's
it back
fine.
down.
I did have Harry Mackay as my.
Yeah, I
I
think
saw,
sneaky
I saw
sneaky
that as
pick.
well. Yeah.
He's the more.
Anyway.
But
I mean,
he
if
did a-
Charlie kicked straight, he could kick 100, but he likes to hit banana from 40 meters out instead of a drop punt.
Settle down.
Oh, I'm gonna get
If it
so
works,
angry this
it
year.
works.
Well, I mean,
works.
it did.
He just won a Coleman. Settle
Yeah,
down.
but it
Right.
did cost you guys getting in the finals because he didn't kick it far enough.
True. Another player prop I'm going to tag on the end of that one is how many minutes Stats Guy spends out the front of where you're having dinner tonight.
No, I
He's
don't
going,
want anywhere.
Stephanie!
I don't want anything to do with that.
Love it.
She does jiu-jitsu. She will kick your ass.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near there.
I just want to hear you say jiu-jitsu a couple more times.
Jiu-jitsu.
Good job.
Jiu-jitsu.
You're like Mark Tubby Taylor trying to say Fujitsu. Fujitsu.
That's who.
Hashtag no free ads. Right, match game picks for tomorrow. Mine's an easy one. I mentioned that Jazz Spurs. This is an easy one for me. I'm no math magician, but if you
Didn't know that.
if you give up 122.9 points a game,
That's
if
what
the
you did
opposition
the other day. Yeah.
scores 117.6,
You're going to lose.
the over-under for this game is literally combine those two numbers on the nose, and it's
average,
240.5.
Yep.
The over-under for this game is 240.5. I'm going the over.
Nice.
The Yaz, they can score. They're sneakily like the 5th best offense in the NBA.
Yeah, wow.
117.6 points a game. That's awesome. The Spurs stink out loud. 122. They just get smashed routinely. They've lost a million games in a row. This goes over.
That's a lot.
The Jazz, look, they don't have too many offensive weapons outside of Lowry. He might go for 40, but they still easily smash this over. I think this is a 130, 120 sort of game. So I'm leaning that over for my match/game pick. Stats guy,
Awesome.
What have you got?
Yeah, back to the FA Cup. We got Fulham taking on Leeds, so an all EPL clash, which is there's only a couple this week. But Fulham, have been really good in the EPL, as Alex and I have talked about in the EPL show. They're up to 6th. They're going for their best ever finish. Their highest ever finish in Premier League history was 6th, so they're going for that, which is they've had a really good year. They, in the past, have relied on their main striker, Alexander Mitrovic, to score a bunch of their goals, but they've got, 3 rising stars coming through. I talked about in my preview, Manuel Salomon. He's been really good. The Israeli winger, a lot of pace on the wing. He's scored in their last 3 games. They've just got a lot of guys stepping up. Williams even stepped up. He was dropped off for a few years after he left Chelsea. And they've just got great depth overall. They're unbeaten in 9 of their last 11 home games. And I think you get them at $2.15 over Leeds, who are 17th in the league. I think that's probably one of my best bets of the week.
And we're lucky to get a point against lucky to get all 3
Yeah,
points they should have drawn.
against Southampton, who are last in the league. So
That's great.
I
So
can't believe they were
215
215.
head to head.
You got 11 spots different on the table. So absolutely take Fulham. They got a great depth. So
I just find Fulham's kit just so uninspiring sometimes.
it is a bit boring.
Tony Khan, he's a very bland man.
Dig it. Right, Alex, what have you got?
I'm looking at a cold Tuesday night in Stoke.
Oh, it's rainy, cold night.
As Brighton travel.
Caddy to a rainy, cold
It actually is going to rain.
night.
I looked it up.
So Brighton travel to Stoke in the FA Cup tomorrow morning, 6:45 kickoff. Brighton haven't played since they lost to Fulham, 10 days ago.
That's right, yeah.
Look, they're a red hot cracker finishing in the top 6 as well. It's sort of them, Fulham, Liverpool, and Brentford floating around there. This is probably one of the best seasons that they've put together in recent times. There's no chance of them probably getting into European football, like given the fact they're going to finish 6th or 7th. I don't think they'll get to 5th. They've got no European football at the moment. So FA Cup's really all they've got to focus on other than the Premier League.
Not wrong.
The $1.44 looks a steal. Stoke aren't going too great. They're a chance of being relegated down in the Championship.
Yeah.
They cashed in on Harry Sutar a couple of weeks ago, and Brighton have won 16 of their last 18 games against teams in lower leagues than them in the FA Cup. So let's go Brighton.
16 of 18 is a pretty good stat.
Yeah,
Don't
I
mind
like that. Very nice.
Good stuff. FA Cup. Best bets for today /tomorrow just in general. I've got the Grizzlies over the Lakers tomorrow in the NBA. I love that. And another bit of a quick AFL future.
Oh, why not?
Just Richmond.
Not far away.
13.5 wins. I think they smashed that this
Yeah,
year. 16, I think, is where I landed in our upcoming preview. #spoiler alert. But they've got 13 games against the bottom 10 from last year.
Yeah.
Which is a lot.
So they could win all of them,
Their run is a lot easier this year than it was last year.
It is. And if they
finished,
split basically their games against Sydney, sort of the home and away there, they've also got...
One's at the Adelaide Oval.
Exactly. I think
Oh,
one's in the
yeah.
round, right?
Adelaide Oval and
Because of the
Sydney,
gather
the 2
round,
games, yeah.
But if they beat... I think they've also, Gold Coast, GWS, who I think they're substantially better on.
Should
and
beat
it should both
GWS
of them.
twice, maybe not Gold Coast.
But this is the thing. They've got plenty of winnable games, and I think they easily can't into the 13
yeah.
But you also look at their games last year. They had 3 or 4 games where they were up by an obscene
against
amount,
us
and they got run down by the Swans, North Melbourne. I think Collingwood did it to them as well.
They're substantially better this year.
Yeah.
They win pretty handily.
Agreed, yeah.
But there you go. I think in terms of the other NBA pick, as mentioned, though, the Grizzlies-Lakers, like when that pops up, get right around it. The Grizzlies, look, the Lakers are kind of cruising at the moment. They won a couple on the trot. Big comeback win over the Mavs. Grizzlies at home, though, are an absolute different beast and should take care of them, but that'd be an absolute belter. So, look, if the Lakers line comes in under, 5.5, plus 5.5, I'd probably lean the Lakers.
Okay.
Otherwise, give me the Grizz.
Nice.
Dig it. What have you got, Stats Guy?
Yeah, I'm pumped. The F1's back this week. So back in Bahrain. Yeah. Oh, it's here. Anyway, we got, back in Bahrain this week, which is awesome. We got Drive to Survive started back this week, so I've been all over that, which has been good. But yeah, a lot of betting involves Red Bull, Max Verstappen, who've won it the last couple of years, and you get $1.60 for everything. So I'm trying to find a bit more value, which we did in some of our previews. So we got Charles Leclerc from Ferraris.
Charles Leclerc.
Yeah, he's got a lovely French name. He's from Monaco, I think, and
So he's got a
French name from Monaco,
Monaco.
driving for an Italian team.
Yes.
He just likes to split it.
Yes,
It's like
he's just
literally
a bit
right in the middle.
right
That's
in the middle.
perfect.
But yeah, he's definitely Ferrari's number one driver. They're looking for another second. They're probably going to be first or second. I think it's going to be tough to beat Red Bull, but yeah, there's still a bit of value for Leclerc. He had only 3 wins last year, but I think he can easily get better than that. He had 9 pole starts in races and only converted them into 3 race wins,
which is crazy.
Which is horrible. So
the car was awesome.
But
the car was
also
awesome.
they made some
strategy.
crap decisions throughout the year.
Bonotto, who was known as a really awesome team principal, was pitting him at the wrong stages. I was watching the races, cheering on him. Yeah, but then they've now got a new principal, a bit more attacking. They've shown it in the preseason. They look a little bit stronger. I think you can at least get around the same amount of pole positions and convert at least 7 or 8 of them. So you get 5+ race wins, which has dropped in the last few days, just $1.70. But
I like it how you yelled at the start of this. Oh, Max is $1.60 for everything. $1.70.
But then 7+ race wins, which I think you probably will hit about right on 7, is $5.50, which I think is really good.
There you go.
Can I just say the math of
Fold
this?
out your nose there, Donnelly.
$5.50.
Boom,
But that's
$5.40.
weird, yeah.
But the math of
$5.50.
this doesn't make sense given the
also
fact that he's
goes-
going to be like even money to win some of these races.
Yeah.
But he's $1.72 to win 5 through the year.
Yeah.
That seems really dumb to me.
It's weird, yeah. That's the other thing. When you're looking at value throughout the year, it's better to bet on the races that they go wrong rather than the futures. But I really like this future of 7+ race wins. I think Ferrari are going to be slightly better. They've got a new team principal, a bit more attacking. So yeah, get on Leclerc.
I love it. Go the Scuderia.
Good area.
yeah,
Yep.
nice.
Alex, what have you got?
Like you, AFL over under wins. I'm looking at Hawthorn, and their over under is 6.5. I'm leaning very heavily on the under 6.5 wins at $2.05 with Ladbrokes. They went scorched earth in the offseason. They went, all right, this is full rebuild. Right up. See you, Jack. See you, Jaeger. Liam, you can unretire and go join Al Clarkson. Tom Mitchell, maybe go win a premiership, See ya. Bye. It's okay. What do we get? Yeah, not much, but you know what? We're going to keep rebuilding. We're going to have James Warple in Sicily, though. It's going to be awesome for our season. Look, their draw isn't great, let's be honest. 11 games against the top 8 from last season. 5 of those are top 4 teams. They've got double ups against Fremantle, Melbourne, and the Western Bulldogs.
That could be 6 losses.
You look at their other double ups, which are North and GWS. You split them, you say that's 2 wins.
Yeah, you split those.
You can split those,
Yeah. But
ostensibly you might.
You might not split GWS.
Never know.
Well, that's it. So I had Hawthorn as a part of my over-under. Spoiler, I'm tipping them for the wooden spoon this year. They are $4 for the most losses with Bet365.
Ooh.
I think they're only going to win 3 or 4 games this season. I really think it's going to be a long year for the Hawks.
Tough one.
So yeah, that's mine, and I'm pretty aggressive on that.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I just also like that it's not
Worse
North,
than
so-
North?
Yeah. I think I just
no,
like it because
well,
it's not North. I think we should be better, but that's probably a biased opinion.
That's it. The thing is, it depends how many games are North going to win for this
We only got
most
2
losses.
there.
I reckon North
Could come down to percentage even.
but I think North can win 4 or 5 games because there'll be a couple of times that they'll catch a team on the hop, they'll come in maybe off a break or something and off a bruising game, and Clarkson will just have them fired up at home. It'll be against a travelling team like an Adelaide or Brisbane
West
or
Coast
Gold
round
Coast.
1,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm tipping North Melbourne round 1. I'm saying it right here. North Melbourne will beat West Coast.
All right,
And then you better see stats guy running up and down Arden Street.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sans pants, just in a
But just
jersey
half of his body white, the other half blue.
It'll be
Clarko! Yes!
It's on. It's absolutely.
Yeah!
But there you go. So I don't mind that. So actually, so my Richmond over, it's like $1.88 with Ladbrokes, and it's like
That's good, yeah.
it's pretty good, pretty handy. I feel like there's an extra couple of wins in there you're getting for free, and if you're going the under 6.5 for Hawthorn, and you reckon they're going to go 3-4 wins, then there's a couple of sparings that you get at that price. I love that.
They get a random win every now and then.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I'm looking like there'll be a random win, like maybe against like the Swans or someone, just something
or
random.
Geelong when they Easter Monday or something
but
ridiculous
that's
like
what I
that,
mean.
yeah.
It's gonna. There's always that really weird upset. Let's remember, West Coast beat Collingwood last year. So if you get a random win in
North beat.
We beat Richmond.
North beat Richmond,
It was one of our
that
only
was
2
towards
wins.
the end of the season.
I
But
brought that up
that's what I
every
mean. There's
single
always that so there's a couple of over-unders that are bang on that I've flipped and flopped with. But this one really heavy on the under here. And I think St Kilda's was like 12. I'm like, really going the under there. No King. They had another injury yesterday I can't remember. Billings, he's going to miss the start of the season. He's out for 8 weeks. So St Kilda could be 0-5 to start the year. Sorry, Ross.
Now 10.5 too.
Oh, okay.
Is it? Okay, it's dropped.
I was about to
Dropped.
say a week ago when I was writing about it, it was like 12.
Yeah, there are probably a few changes.
Tough scene. All right, there you go. That's it. Cobra Daily done for today. We'll be back on deck tomorrow. All 3 of us. Get right around the show. Subscribe on your podcast apps. All of them. They're there. Like, review, and share it. That's what you need to do. Check a follow for the GoBet socials. What's that? Facey, IG, Twitter, TikTok. Make Leo earn his walking around money. And send in any questions via the socials. Leo will pass him on. He better, or else we'll put him.
Has he been holding out on us? Do we know?
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll put him and Stats Guy in the basically in the ring over there.
I was about to say in the Coliseum.
You just want me to fight
then Russell Crowe will be in there after getting refused service over the weekend. He'll be ready to fight.
Are you not entertained? He uses both of these two, just whacks them together. I like it. Thanks, Stats Guy.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks to Geraldinho for producing as always. Gerald always does a great job. And thanks to me for, I don't know, ragging on Alex a bunch. That was fun. Just need to have that in the run sheet from here on. Just rag on Alex, insert 5 minutes of absolute ridiculous.
That was the longest
It's
we've ever
also
done that.
give Stats Guy a drive-by.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, what do we say, Stats Guy?
Gamble responsibly.
Maybe picks come in. Happy punting. Catch you tomorrow. Go Bet Daily.
Out.
Nice.